Let's go to another interview from Byron Bay Bluesfest. This time it's with Blind Boy Paxton.
This is Mr. Blind Boy Paxton, and you are rocking with Irene B on Rockin' Blues Down Under on Kind FM 89.1.
This is Irene B, coming to you from the Byron Bay Blues Festival 2017, and I am sitting here with Blind Boy Paxton. Welcome to my show.
Oh, pleasure to be here. You've got a lovely dressing room.
I can't see any koalas up there, but
I think that's a good time.
Yes, it is. You were one of the first performers I saw here this year, and I loved your show. I loved your storytelling.
Well, I'm glad you do.
And you're a multi-instrumentalist. Congratulations on all your achievements in your life.
Thank you.
This is your second Byron Bay Blues Festival.
Indeed.
Yes. So you're delighted to be back, I take it.
Indeed.
How does this festival compare to other festivals around the world that you go to?
Pretty organized. It's good from an artist's point of view. I do like that. Have a good time when they send you here. You usually play a bunch of shows in a bunch of different cities coming up. And I do enjoy that, getting to see people all over different states and different cities. It's beautiful.
And I'm sure you're catching up with a lot of artists that you know. And
Indeed. Friend Rhiannon Gittens was here. It was good to see her. We had a good time seeing each other and talking, you know.
Yeah.
It's good to see. It's good to see your friends just pop up at the dinner table.
Yes, I bet it is. Yeah.
All the way over here.
And you know what? I haven't met an artist yet who doesn't love the vibe here and doesn't love Byron Bay Blues Festival. And they all say the same thing about how well organised it is. Now, where is your hometown?
I live in New York City.
Oh, right. Okay. I was in New York City in 2013. I went to the Rolling Stones concert in Philadelphia.
You have a good time?
I had a great time. In 2013, I was there for several weeks, so I saw a lot of artists and caught up on a lot of shows, and it was terrific. Yes, why do you think the blues continues to generate such a devoted following in Australia and around the world?
Well, I'm not the best fit one to answer that because I ain't from here.
You know, how do you define blues in this modern day and age? How far do you think we've come, or have we gone backwards?
Yeah, we've gone backwards from where?
The popularity of the blues.
Oh, definitely gone backwards. Definitely gone backwards with popularity because that's, for a time, that's all the record companies wanted. The black artists especially. There's a generation, there's a whole history of black music that exists before the blues that's written off completely because of the record industry. Starting from the 20s. Everybody glorifies the 20s, talks about music from the 20s and how great it was. Well, they was playing blues before the 20s. It wasn't recorded till then. And there was other types of popular music. Now it's all been forsaken for the blues. And the blues is getting forsaken for everything else. So, you know, I wish we could do a little bit better about traditional music.
Yes.
You know, in America, there's not much of a real foothold for traditional music. It exists, and there's, you know, but I think states are set on being modern.
Yes.
Keeping up with modern times, so they like new things all the time.
Yes.
Whereas if you go to a place like Ireland, Scotland, or, you know, Cape Breton or Quebec, you know, places like that, they're usually real keen on their traditional music. They say this comes from here, and they're real proud of that. And that's only done with a few kinds of music, blues being one of them. But the thing about the traditional music over there that I don't see it happen as much over here is that over here it's almost being preserved like a relic, you know, but over there it's played actively. People actively dance and they actively participate and they actively enjoy it. And that's my biggest hope to bring to the music. That's what I enjoy doing, because to me, from my personal experience, it's as fresh as it always was.
Yes,
this is music
course.
I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
You know, this is the music I heard my grandparents listen to and play and sing and have a good time with. And I did the same way. And people, you know, they read the little pamphlets and they think, oh, this is a throwback. It's one of these keeping the blues alive fellas. And then they sit down and enjoy a show and they say, oh, it's just entertainment. It's just the blues is the soundtrack to it. Or ragtime. Or waltzes. Or mazurkas. Or two-steps. Or one-steps. Or pop songs. whatever I tend to play that particular set.
Well, thank you. That was just the answer I'm looking for. Thank you. What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Don't spit in the wind. Don't stand on Superman's cape. Never go to bed with somebody you wouldn't kiss.
Like that.
And be nice to people, because it don't cost you anything.
That's right.
And you get more than you give.
You do, don't you? Yeah.
It's lovely.
And the best advice you would give?
I repeat that.
Repeat that again. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so what's been the most interesting period of your life? Now, I don't know how old you are, but you don't look very old.
No, I'm 28.
Yeah, you're a young one.
Mm-hmm.
So what's been the best time in your life?
Well, it's always good to live in the present. I think, tomorrow is the best time.
Yeah.
Today is also the best time. I'm doing some things now I didn't think I'd ever be able to do. I didn't think there was a thing above the 10 freeway in Los Angeles growing up. And here I am in Australia, having a ball and seeing people, meeting new friends and seeing old ones. And then I did grow up pretty good. I liked my raising. I had a good family.
That's great.
Sweet people around me, so I love it all.
That's terrific. And who do you admire most? Do you have someone that you put up there on?
Oh no, you got to take knowledge from everybody.
Yeah.
Can't single out one.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, here and there.
Thank you for being with me today. Thanks for taking the time, and I've got to let somebody else come and talk to you now. So.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.